Market's been holding up, right? Well, you know, market resolve is easier when there are more buyers and sellers. And, well, that's been the case lately with respect to equity funds, which have seen an avalanche of inflows since the November election. You know, consider this, that from January 2006 to October, investors pulled out $117 billion from equity funds. Almost $110 billion of that were domestic. We're talking about money typically earmarked to invest in American businesses. Well, that all changed in November. $23 billion poured in, $21 billion for domestic funds. Now, since November through March 1st of this year, $115 billion have flown into equity funds, $77 billion of it for domestic funds. That means people are investing in America again, and it's very important considering in the past, people just sort of gave up on domestic stocks even when they did get into domestic equities funds. Now, my experience as investor psychology is such that folks that have waited for this market to rally for a long period of time before jumping in are more likely to have very short fuses and low tolerance for paper losses. That thinking is, you know, I got in a little bit too late, as soon as it pulls back, or the crash is right around the corner. That's the psychology of it. Now, consider today. 8th anniversary of the end of the bear market. Anyone buying stocks now naturally assumes that, well, they're getting in a little bit late, but they want to score some big gains. As for the current run, well, the market's signaling the kind of top that I can tell you, forget about the 8-year thing. There's so many metrics that say there's more room to the upside. Now, for those that need a yardstick to sleep better at night, keep in mind that the longest rally in history was 4,494 days. And the S&P was up 582%. And, well, for those worried about the inevitable correction, also consider that the record, right, rally actually began in 1982, not in 1987. It was only interrupted for 3 months in 1987, so it went on for a very, very long time. Now, I think the good news, though, is going into tomorrow, Wall Street now okay with the Fed hiking rates, and no doubt the market actually wants good news, even great news with that jobs report. By the way, within the hour, President Trump tweeting about how consumer comfort here in America has reached its highest level in a decade. In fact, it hit a rare number. We're on the right track.